Welcome back. Ed Martin here in the Pro America Report. Going to wrap things up again. Went a little long on those interviews. Don't forget, go over to proamericareport.com and you will see all of these standalone links of these great guests there. You can also go to theanswersandiego.com. You'll see the show as a podcast. You can track in there and contact me either way through any of those places, through those websites you get me. I'm on Twitter at Eagle Ed Martin. Direct message is always open. If you have a question or comment or something I missed, feel free to let me know. Everybody does anyway. So, all right, I mentioned yesterday on the show Fairfax County, might have mentioned it earlier today too, but it's in the news because Education Secretary Betsy DeVos name-checked the Virginia School District, the school district in Northern Virginia called Fairfax County, one of the wealthiest parts of the country, one of the biggest school districts, and they just failed. They started for about 3 weeks to do distance learning, home distance learning during the Great Quarantine, and then they just said we can't do it, and they threw up their hands and ended school. That was it. I mean, incredible. And we're talking about a very well-funded school district with many, many students, many campuses, all kinds of technology, all sorts of stuff. I acknowledge how challenging that is to go from teaching school to homeschooling, with computers. So I'm not saying it's easy, but they failed. Now they've announced that next year they're going to go virtual 5 days a week. You can choose. Parents can choose. Your kids can go virtual 5 days a week, or your kids can go into school 2 days a week, and the other 3 days they get nothing, no virtual, no nothing. Think about this. I mean, it's a crazy system, and they're just overwhelmed. So they're flailing and failing, as we say, as I like to say. But here's what I wanted to point out to you, because this is the real reason you have to wonder about these schools. Part of the scrutiny now of the school district failing has driven some folks to go look at their school. And so there's a piece that I discovered on the freebeacon.com, which is a good website to check out stuff, and they have the social studies coordinator for Fairfax County, a woman named Colleen Eddy. And she's interviewed and she says there's overrepresentation of whites and Eurocentric history and a lack of diverse perspectives in education. This is the social justice coordinator, social studies coordinator for the Fairfax County schools. That's okay. That's a lot of double talk that a lot of people are saying in general. They talk about they're being politically correct. And I get that. I mean, I understand why that's happening. But then the interesting thing here is that the school district reached out to the Southern Poverty Law Center to help them figure out what curriculum to use. Now, again, the Southern Poverty Law Center, the name sounds good. It is a well-known a nonprofit, has tens of millions of dollars in offshore accounts so they're protected from assets in America. Because why? Because they're a left-wing political operation. They attack conservatives. Just recently they attacked Jack Posobiec. Jack Posobiec is a reporter for One America News based right here in San Diego. They attack Posobiec. They say all sorts of slurs and smear people, and they're not credible. Their founder has been sort of run out of the thing. There's all sorts of problems with it, but it's used as a front to sound like there's something serious and good. Now, it's one thing when the media uses that, and they use it like CNN uses Southern Poverty Law Center, and it's dumb and it's bad and it's mean. But it's another thing when our school districts are using what's clearly a political player. It's like asking National Right to Life to do your sex ed curriculum in a public school. Now, I actually would like that myself. They'd be better than the Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood is doing it. But it's that bad. It's that kind of insanity that they're allowing to happen in our school districts. And those are the people that, thankfully, for a lot of folks, they're not going to be able to send their kids back to school. They're going to have to do something else. So the best news about this problem of schools and how they're handling it may be that a lot of parents are going to take another look at what's going on, because it's crazy. It's crazy. All right, we got to run. I want to say thank you, as always, to Randy for stepping in for Noah, our technical director, who's doing well. We pray for him. Hope he's doing better. He'll be back very soon. And Joanna for helping us book. And thank you for listening. Don't forget, go to proamericareport.com to find out more, and theanswersandiego.com. And we'll be back tomorrow night. It's Ed Martin here on the Pro America Report. Talk to you then.